So I know you guys are excited about the new Budokai Tenkaichi game, or Budokai Sparking Zero. And I want to go over things that they didn't talk about in the trailer for whatever reason, because this stuff would have grabbed people. But apparently, not even apparently, they're telling us that we're going to have beam flashes. I don't know why they didn't really show that. They didn't really have a HUD. I know they kind of like showed like the beams going to each other, but they didn't show like what it did. And apparently there could be beam flashes. This game's gonna have online, so I don't know how that would work in an online environment with the lag and stuff. But I'm still kind of hyped to see some beam clashes finally return, because we didn't have it in Xenoverse, we didn't have it in Fighters. I can't remember the last game we had it in. I think maybe it would have been in like, it might have been Raging Blast 2, if I'm not mistaken. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we might have had it in Raging Blast 2. So this game is in Unreal Engine 5. It's developed by Spike Chunsoft. Spike is the people that made the Budokai Tenkaichi series and Raging Blast, but they have Chunsoft on as well. So it's I'm not gonna say kinda, it is a different dev team than those games, but this game has had 5 years to be worked on. That's more than almost any anime game I can really think of right now. I can't even think of another anime game that had that much dev time. It's usually like 3 years max for a game. This game isn't going to be on PS4 or Xbox One, so we get to fully see the experience of a Dragon Ball game not being held back by last gen. The Xbox Series X and PS5 are pretty much literal PCs, so this game should be able to do a lot. And speaking of doing a lot, the destruction that they showed in the trailer, boom. Okay, so you see how that's going down, right? This is an assumption. This isn't full on, fully serious. But it breaking like this, I'm assuming you can do that still in actual battle. I feel like it's going to have actual battle damage. It's going to have actual like dynamic stages, just because I feel like something like that, just because it's in Unreal Engine 5, and Unreal Engine 5 it can do a lot. And like I said before, this game has had 5-year dev time. And for the longest time, I thought this game was going to have maybe like a smaller amount of characters, just because I felt like it was going to be like a whole reset of the Tenkaichi series. And it kind of is, because the name is Sparking Zero. So it's kind of restart. Like, it goes from 3 to 0. That's the restart. So I didn't think we were going to have that many characters. But I'm seeing in more and more places that this game might have the most characters we've ever seen. So let me go to the Japanese translation. Well, not even the fully translation, but this guy and this guy say is that it has the largest character roster in the series, and also on the site, engage in exhilarating battles with exponential visual fidelity, arenas, destructible environments, and an incredible roster of Dragon Ball characters. Incredible roster. If you're going to be promoting the roster, it's going to have either as many as Tenkaichi 3 or more. And they know Budokai Tenkaichi is praised for how many characters it has. So if they are talking about the roster, they have to have such a high amount of characters. There's no way that they won't do that. Like, I don't see them doing that, especially with how hyped this game is. There's no way. And then also, if you guys do know, this game is made by the same people that made Jump Force. They started this game, pretty sure, during the dev cycle of Jump Force. So I feel like that's why Jump Force came out the way it was. I could be wrong, but let me see. Let me see when Jump Force came out. So they started on this game before Jump Force was released, so during the dev cycle of Jump Force. So I feel like that's why they just fucking said, fuck it. We have Tenkaichi. We know it's gonna sell more than fucking Jump Force. Honestly, I'm pretty sure a Tenkaichi game would sell more than Jump Force, just because the Dragon Ball IP itself is larger than, I feel like, most Jump games, because they know the track record of Jump games. It doesn't do nearly as well as Dragon Ball game. So I'm hyped, guys. I'm extremely hyped. Thank you for watching this short video. I will have more content on the way and more news for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. It's kind of hard for me to go to that. I know Sparking is the Japanese name of the series, but I'm not used to saying that. But I'm gonna have more news for it. And if you're also a fan of Sparking, I'm gonna have a video later this week that you guys will love. Thank you guys again for watching, and peace.